What's up, guys? Welcome to SoccerMachineTV. Today we're going to be revisiting strength for soccer. I already did a video on the past, basically combining strength with explosive movements. With this, we're going to be adding more to that, and we're also going to be giving you variations if you have a barbell, if you have dumbbells, if you're doing it at the gym, or if you're doing it somewhere like a field, which is what I would recommend for soccer. So the way this is gonna work is the first part of the video is gonna be the basic movements, just basic stuff, squat, deadlifts, lunges, and how to incorporate them into soccer by doing explosive movements right after. But the second part of the video is gonna be more advanced movements, not only in the strength part of the video, but also in the explosive part of the video. So let's begin. The basic movement we're gonna do first is the squat. Alright guys, and we're going to begin just with a basic front squat. I feel like the front squat is better. Mechanically, you can keep your chest up. It just allows you to have better form without thinking about it so much. If you feel more comfortable with a back squat, go ahead. It's the same thing. This video, the purpose of the video is not for form. It's more about the idea of combining that strength movement with some kind of explosive movement, in this case, sprinting. A lot of people in the gym nowadays, they do their strength movement, whatever they're doing, whatever they're working on, and then they chill. They chill for 4 minutes until it's time to work out again. You can't train like that because you need an endurance muscle. So here I'm giving another squat variation. It's using dumbbells. I have them up here. You can keep them down there. Again, it's a form thing for me. But this works better for you if you maybe don't have access to a gym or you don't have a barbell. You can always buy dumbbells and then just do it at home. So you do your strength workout, you do your sprints or whatever other thing that you want. For example, right now I'm deadlifting. If you remember the last strength workout I did, I was doing deadlifts immediately followed by box jumps. In this case, we're doing the deadlifts and we're doing sprints again. And keep an eye on the actual sprints that I'm doing. Sometimes they're different. Sometimes I'm going to the last cone, sometimes I'm going just to the middle cone. It's gonna interchange like that. Okay, and you don't necessarily have to go 100% on the sprints. You did just do a strength workout. In theory, your muscles should be tired unless you're not pushing yourself. But the importance here is to communicate to your muscle that it needs to be strong, but it also needs to be agile, it needs to be explosive. Okay, so we're moving on to lunges. So that completes the 3 basic workouts, squats, deadlifts, and lunges. Here for lunges, this does feel a little heavier. I'm doing the same weight just for demonstration purposes, but for the deadlifts, it doesn't necessarily feel, 245 isn't necessarily heavy at all. For the lunges, I do feel it in my glute. Here for the form, you don't necessarily want to go all the way down or keep your legs straight. That's more stretching. You do just want to go down and activate the glute, really feel it there. For the dumbbells, once we use dumbbells, in that scenario, you can go a little bit deeper, play around with your range of motion a little bit more. Notice I didn't do a dumbbell variation for the deadlifts, but that's because I really feel like in deadlifts you have to be heavy. If it's one of them that you have to be heavy on, it's the deadlifts because it's working on your entire posterior chain. Here for the deadlifts, for the lunges, we're doing lunges. You can go a little bit faster, you can work a little bit harder. I just have them down to the sides. You can put them up here, but that's fine for me. We are working legs, we're not really focusing on arms. And then of course you do your little sprints. You get them done to finish the little segment. Those are the 3 basic ones. Those are the 3 basic exercises. We're gonna move on to something a little bit more, I guess, challenging. This is gonna be walking lunges. We're actually gonna walk, or I'm gonna walk across the field and then back. This works because it works on your balance, it works on your explosiveness, and you're moving forward, which is realistic as if it would be in a game. And also it's just hard. It's hard. You're going down and you're getting up. You're going down and you're getting up. It's difficult, you're gonna be tired. And when you do something like this, you're gonna run out of breath. It's gonna work you not only in strength, but it kind of works as an endurance movement as well. So for these last ones, we're not even gonna include a sprint movement or any type of explosive movement. It's just that walking lunge. Okay, now the variation we're doing with the dumbbells is lunges with direction. We're doing straight, 45 degree, 90 degree. This is not something as common. You don't see people lunging to the side on the gym, but soccer is a sport that you're always going in different directions. You're not just going straight and back. So you need to practice like that, and if you add this to your own workout, it's gonna add value to your game, and it's gonna differentiate yourself from other players, because you're working those muscles that get neglected, and by doing that, you just add that much more to your strength workout. The next thing we're gonna be doing is a little challenging. We're actually gonna begin doing squat jumps with rotation. So, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but it's difficult, and make sure you land on your heels and explode powerfully. And we're doing squats, and we're also doing the lunges. The lunges are a bit easier, and you can go a little bit faster. But here again, we're combining the strength movement with the explosive movement, so you don't actually have to run. And we could actually do an entire workout just of this combination of movements. This is another example right here. We're doing squats with a shoulder press. So you're going down, up, shoulder press. This is another one that really gets your breath. It really gets you out of breath. It works your endurance really well, and it's an explosive movement. It's another one you should definitely add to your set of workouts. Okay, and the last one we're doing is a push-up. You jump in, you end up in the deadlift position, you deadlift, and you bicep curl. It's another one of those movements that's great. It just fits together. I probably should do an entire workout just of these last two movements, like stuff like that. I think you guys would really appreciate that. But that's all for today's video, guys. I think strength is a lot of times neglected in soccer, and I think it's important for you to figure out your own strength routine at home. If you have access to a gym, definitely go. Definitely, especially on your heavy days, squat, deadlift heavy. That's very beneficial to your game. But just keep in mind that you don't wanna just work and then take these long rests that is more common in this new fitness community. You wanna put in work, and then you wanna add some kind of explosive movement to remind your muscle that it needs to move. It can't take those long breaks. You are a complete athlete. You need to have strength, you need to have agility, you need to have power, and this is just one way for you to think about putting that into your workouts. So I'll see you guys next time.